Morning, it's the 3rd of January 2020. First video of the new year. This here is wax ring. I hit number 35 because it's a little bit thicker and it has the horn on it. A lot of people don't like the horn. They claim that it causes water to splash up rather than to just keep going down. I personally have never had a problem with it. When you buy one of these at the store, open it and make sure that the closet bolts are actually in it. A lot of people open these boxes, steal the closet bolts out of them, and then leave them on the shelf for you. So I'm going to put this toilet in today. I'm going to show you how to do it start to finish right after this. All right, so this cloth is in here because we want to keep the smell of the sewer gas from escaping into the room. You have to take it out to install the toilet though. So you're going to take your closet bolts and they're going to slide underneath into the keyways like that. And it comes with these little plastic spacers. They are great for holding the closet bolts right where you want them. This wax ring should have, it should be cut, the plastic should be cut so it's in tearaway pieces like this. So that you can remove the wax ring from the packaging, like so. The horn goes down. Now we have to sit the toilet on top of that, lining up the bolts.
Now what you'll notice is the toilet is still not flush with the floor. You got to push it down into the wax so that it seats itself, so it's nice and tight.
Just like so.
And then you want to straighten the toilet out. Just slowly twist it on the floor a little bit. Make sure that the tank cover is square to the wall. If the gap isn't exactly the same, just turn the toilet like that till it lines up perfectly. You also want to look at it from a distance and make sure it looks okay from somewhere else in the room. And then it's time to bolt it down.
All right, so what I'm going to use is these smart caps made by Fluid Master. These caps are nice because once you put them down, you thread the cover onto it. So if you need to do maintenance, you can just thread this off as opposed to popping it off and maybe breaking it. It does make it a little bit nicer, plus they don't pop off by accident later on. So when you put these in, they come with these little plastic washers. And they are literally just that, little plastic washers. They'll go in first, and then your metal one will go on top of them. Inside of there, that will go over the bolt, and then you'll tighten the nut down on top of that. So I'm going to bring you down there, and we'll get right to it. So you're going to stick that on there first, then you're going to put the plastic washer and then the metal washer, and then you're going to stick your nut on it.
So these are 7/16 of an inch. That's the size socket you need. And as you can see, the toilet closet bolt sticks out above the socket. So we're going to tighten it by hand. And then after it's hand tight, we'll cut it right about here. And then we'll be able to use the socket to tighten it the rest of the way. Now you want to be careful, never over tighten this, or you will definitely crack the base of your toilet.
Once you're through a good portion of the way, you should be able to bend it back and forth, and you can just snap off the rest of it. And then just hand tight again. Now we'll go to the other side.
And my socket will magically appear on this nut. When you're tightening this toilet down, do not over tighten it. You will definitely crack the porcelain, and that's the last thing you want to do.
I don't hold it down here. I don't hold the handle here. Too much leverage. I hold it right here so I can see how much force it's taking to twist it. And do the other side. Now, it still can be tightened more, but what we're going to do
is rock the toilet. It don't move. So there's no sense in tightening it anymore, even though the nut will go more. It's tight into position. Leave it there. Don't overdo it. If it comes loose, you can tighten it a little bit. If you tighten it too much and you crack it, you're replacing the toilet. You can even try sitting on it and rocking it and see how that feels.
And then you just thread this on. Sometimes you have to turn it left to loosen it before you tighten it. This way it finds the threads. And then you just tighten it down like that. Put this on, loosen it first, turn it to the left till it falls into the track, the threads, and then tighten it down.
And that's what it looks like.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the new toilet supply line on, and these are compression fittings, so you do not use Teflon tape on this. It has a built-in rubber gasket. You tighten it hand tight, and then a half a turn, or a quarter turn, or whatever. You don't have to reef it right on there. I couldn't get a shorter one at the big box store. This is all they had in stock. All the shorter ones were the wrong size. So we're just going to curl it like this and then put it on there. And then we're just gonna, like I said, we're gonna put a half turn on there. A little bit further.
All right, the moment of truth. Let's turn this on and see if we have any leaks. Open it all the way up and then turn it back about a quarter turn. No leaks. And then it's filling. Most important part is when we flush it, making sure that it doesn't go all over the floor and that the wax ring and everything's working properly. All right, here we go.
No leaks. Nice and dry all the way around. Behind.
That's what you want. And that's how you install a toilet.